everyone, and welcome to EmilyBWeekly, y'all. Alright, that was stupid, but anyways. Today I decided to do a sit-down video. Not a challenge, not a punishment. I decided to I just wanted to talk to you guys about some things. I decided to make a video telling you all of my pet peeves I have. And if you know me, that list can go on for pages and pages. It could fill like a whole Harry Potter book, but I'm just gonna point out a few pet peeves that just really irk me. Yeah, so I even like wrote them. Can't even see it. Looks like a white piece of paper. Oh, kind of. I wrote a list of some of the pet peeves that I found really bother me or just give me a lot of anxiety. I have really bad anxiety just in general, so things really get me if something is just not what it should be. So let's just get started on this list, all right? First on the list, people who chew loud or open their mouth when they're chewing. This really freaking gets me. I don't know. It just, when I'm with someone and they are chewing, like sucking on their food, like it just is disgusting to me. They're just like how do you not hear yourself? Or there's like this like one noise that I know I do it sometimes. I catch myself doing it, but like I don't know how to explain it. It's like when your food gets like perfectly in your mouth and it's like a I don't know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying, then I'm sure it annoys you too, or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a freak in everything. I hate everything in life, but it's like this noise. It's like when your mouth is completely closed and like your tongue sucks onto the food. I don't know. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, okay. This one, this isn't with people, surprisingly, but people trigger this. They can trigger this, is the feeling of chalk. Now, like, I can hold it, I can deal with it, but like, after a while, if I'm using it, like, it just, the feeling of it makes my hands dry. Ooh, I hate it. And like, when the chalk is like this big and you're trying to write with it and your skin touches the board while, you know what I'm saying? Like when your skin touches the board when it's like right on that. It's like, oh, I hate it. I hate it. And this one I'm sure a lot of you don't like is the sound, the squeaky sound. I hate that too. On the subject of things, the next thing I hate are those cloths that rip your skin. They like rip your skin off when you touch it. Whoo! They're like used for like a whiteboard maybe, or for dusting. I don't know what they I cannot with those. I cannot touch those. If I have to have like a paper towel over it so I can't feel it. Fun fact, when I was in a math class in high school, we had whiteboards that we used, and we used those horrible, evil cloths, and I wouldn't get some of the answers erased or wouldn't start the next question time because I could not touch that cloth. And all I thought about was the feeling of this cloth, and that's probably why I was horrible at math. Well, I probably shouldn't blame a piece of cloth for my horrible math ability, but it did have a factor in it. I promise you. Whew, okay. This is just giving me anxiety talking about this. I have a deep passion for pet peeves. Not I'm obsessed with them. Like, if one of these is happening, like my whole body just shuts down and I can't do it. Alright, next one. Oh, people who do not cover their mouths when they cough. Come on now. Like, seriously? Just cover your mouth, like, or anything, because I promise you, a real thing is if someone is by you and they just cough, like piece of their saliva hits my face or near me, I'm instantly sick. And the next day, like, I feel my throat getting tight, I feel my body getting achy, and I have hate for those people who do that. And I promise you, for the people who cough right in your mouth, it just drives me nuts. Like, just freaking cover your mouth. Jeez. Okay. Oh, okay, so I am a very fast walker. I'm not even in a rush half the time, and I just walk fast. I just walk fast. I don't know. I always did it in school. I still do it. If I'm just out in public, like walking from the parking lot into a store, I am always ahead of everyone else. And so when I'm in a tight closed area, and not like super tight, but like a hallway, you know, and someone or like a group of people starts walking, and they're just like, they're just so oblivious of what is happening around them. All they're thinking about is themselves or their conversation they're having. And I am walking behind them and I'm trying to get in front of them, but there's no open area. And they can obviously hear me or see me, the side of their point of view. Come on, like, you see me. I'm trying to get past, and I just have to like walk like this. Like, my anxiety level just explodes. Like, I cannot deal with that. Woo! Fun fact, in high school, this happened to me a lot, but in one instance, I was walking behind these girls, and I politely said, "Excuse me," and I tried to kind of nudge my way through them because they were slower than snails. Like, they were just so slow, and I got in front of them, and they're like, "No!" And then they pushed me. They pushed my book bag, and I hit across the wall, and I was like, and that was the last time that I tried getting in front of someone. I was like, I'm over this. That girl tried to fight me. I was like, I'm not having this today. I just walked away really fast, and yeah, they were just cussing at me all the way across the hallway. I just kept going. I was like, I'm over this. I can't. So that's one of my biggest pet peeves, for sure. Let's see what else is on the list. People who talk over you. Now, so I know sometimes it just happens, but there are some people that just, I swear, do it on purpose. They just think what they have to say is the most important thing in the world, and like, you're telling this whole story, and then they interrupt you and they create a whole other subject, and they're not even talking about what you were just talking about. And then you just sit there and you're just thinking in your head, should I like try to bring up what I was even talking about, or just leave it? And most of the time I was like, whatever, just whatever, I don't even care anymore. I just really hate that. Oh, I don't know if this is just my anxiety. It's not really like a pet peeve, this is anxiety that I have about this, is when I'm in public with someone and it's like not super loud, it's just kind of like a chill place, or just really anywhere, and they're on their phone and they're like, hey, look at this video. And it's not even like a 6-second Vine video or something. It's like a whole freaking documentary or something. And they show you, and the volume's all the way up, and it's so loud, and everyone in the room can freaking hear what's happening. And I can't even focus on the video you're trying to show me. All I'm thinking about is, oh my gosh, there's people watching. They're probably, I'm disrupting everyone. This is horrible. I can't. And I'm like, turn down the volume, for real. Just turn it down. I can't even concentrate. And they're like, no, just watch. I'm like sweating. I can't even do it. I hate that. I just really hate when people don't have awareness of like their surroundings or what is right and what is wrong. Like, it really drives me nuts. Okay. This really gets me. Okay, so I don't care like if people post a bunch of pictures on Instagram on the same day, like, it doesn't matter, like, whatever. But If someone posts the same selfie in the same pose like 6 times a day, and then you go on their page and all the pictures look like this, like all of them, they just have a different filter on them and they're all just like, or their heads don't even move at all. It's literally just like, that just drives me nuts. Like, don't you just like, I can't. Like, why would you do the same thing over and over again? I don't know. It just bugs me. I just can't with that. I just can't with a lot of things, obviously. When people, you're like in a drive-thru or something, and the person with you asks like, hey, do you want anything? They're like,
No, I'm not hungry.
and you order something, and then you pick it up, you start eating your food, and you're like,
Can I have a bite?
and I'm like, should have freaking got something. She's like,
No, I just want a bite.
and then they grab a bite, and then a couple minutes later they're like,
Can I have one more?
and they just keep freaking eating it. Like, just, you should have just gotten your own food. I just can't with people. They're like,
I'm not hungry. I want.
and then we get out of the line and they're like, they just eat all of my food. My food is my food, and I don't like sharing things unless it's like new. Like, if it's like a new thing, I'm like, hey, try this. But like, if it's like fries and they're just normal like McDonald's fries and they're like,
Can I have one?
I'm like, okay, whatever, but it just still kind of irks me. Like, just, you know what a fry tastes like. You don't need it. Like, just, it's my food. I don't know. I'm just protective of my food, I guess. Okay, on the same lines of food, but this is drinks. If someone wants like a sip of your pop, I don't care. Okay, this is where it doesn't matter to me. Like, if we are like hiking and I have a water bottle and they drank all theirs and they're still like thirsty and they're like, can I please have a sip? Like, yeah, okay, I don't want you to die. But if we just got our food, you have your own drink and I have mine, and you're like, can I have a sip of your pop? And you've had the pop before, it's not new, it just gets me. Especially if it's Rachel, my sister. I can't when she does it. If she does it to me, that I can't. I refuse. But if like someone I'm kind of friends with, I'm like, yeah, sure. But like, I'm dying inside. But I just say flat out no to Rachel. Like, she can't. I hate when she every single meal, if I have a pop, she's like, can I have a sip? She's like,
if I drink too many pops, my stomach hurts. And
I'm like, well, that's your own problem, not mine.
dang.
This is making me sweaty because I'm getting angry thinking about all these things that I don't like. Okay, still on the sharing foods thing. Some foods are okay to share. They still make me mad, but like things that are like absolutely like not okay, like why would you even ask to share this, is like milk, cereal, soups, anything creamy, anything milky. Just bleh. Like, why would you want something of mine that would have my saliva in it? I don't know, anything creamy is just disgusting to me. Don't do that. Just don't. That's just nasty. I don't know how you live with yourself. Shoo. The way people like walk in flip-flops. I know they're loud, but there is a way where you don't have to be so obnoxious where you go up the stairs and it's like every step you take. That shouldn't even be possible with that type of fabric and like the heel of your foot to make a every time you go up the stairs, or just when you're walking it's like people have no awareness. That's just my biggest thing. Have awareness of things. I don't know if this is just me, but just be aware of your surroundings and everything. Just that just really gets me. Unexpected company. Now, I'm one of those people that is in bed with no pants on, greasy hair, just nasty, in darkness all day type people. I have to be prepared for human contact at all times. Someone can't just be like, I'm on my way here and not tell me. You cannot just show up. Do not show up with me because I will make up an excuse like I'm not home or I feel sick or something, because why would you just show up at my house unless it's like a very close friend. A very close friend who has seen me with no pants on, darkness, greasy hair. That's okay. But if it's like just like a acquaintance friend type thing, like no, my house is probably a mess. But if you tell me like a day in advance or like the day of, a couple hours, okay. Even if you're like, hey, do you want to get something in 10 minutes? I'd be like, how about like an hour, because I'm not presentable to the public right now. Ooh, this. People do this all the time. People who try to one-up you when you're saying something. Like, for example, oh, I just got my hair cut. And they're like, they don't even like compliment you or anything. They're like, well, I got my hair cut a week ago and I love it. Like, okay, that's great. Or like, oh, hey, I got an A on this paper. And they're like, oh, I got all A's in all my classes. I just don't get it. Why? Be happy for people. Like, don't try to one-up them or change the subject to you unless it makes sense. I just can't with people. I just can't. My last one I wanted to talk about is something that I don't understand why it's even a thing. Is especially if you have like a backyard or something. People who sit in the front of their house and just want to like have like a whole party out there. Like I don't get that. If you have a backyard, like wouldn't you want to have like privacy and like, I don't know. And I don't care as long as I don't live right next to you, because if someone lived right next to me and they're out like on their porch and I'm like trying to do something in the front, like taking the trash out or mowing or getting mail or something in the front yard that like makes sense, and they're just sitting there, they're not even talking to anyone, they're just sitting there and they're just like, and they like watch you the whole time that you'd go and do something. Why do people do that? Why do people do that? I don't know. One time we were outside and there was a whole party, not even like a party, but like a whole family, like 8 people on this little deck, and they're dyeing a girl's hair like outside in the front of their house. Like, I don't understand. Number 1, why are you dyeing your hair outside? Number 2, why does your whole family have to be there? Well, that's all I'm going to touch on today with pet peeves. I have a billion more. I might make a second video of it if y'all enjoy this one. It probably just sounds stupid and I'm just ranting and I sound like a crappy person. But like, everyone has their pet peeves. People are stupid. People are the worst is my favorite saying. Like, I would honestly get that tattooed on me. People are the worst and they do unnecessary things to me, and a lot of people are unaware of their surroundings. So that's how I take it. Yeah, so that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you like this video, and if not, then I'm sorry. I'm probably not that funny anyways.
I don't even know what I'm doing with my life.
Who can say where the road goes?